I'm here to share an incredible and inspiring message with you today. This past weekend, a word that kept coming up was remember. And it led me to an amazing story in the Bible, the story of Hannah and Peninnah in 1 Samuel 1. For those who don't know the story, let me give you a quick summary. Hannah and Peninnah were both wives of a man named Elkanah. Hannah was his first wife, but God had closed her womb, so she couldn't have children. Peninnah, on the other hand, had children. Every year, Elkanah would go and offer sacrifices, giving a portion to Peninnah and her children, and a double portion to Hannah because he loved her and she couldn't have children. Now, you might think that this would create tension between the two women, and you'd be right. Peninnah became jealous of Hannah's double portion, while Hannah felt envious of Peninnah's ability to have children. Instead of focusing on their blessings, they focused on what they didn't have. But here's the thing. Peninnah played a crucial role in Hannah's life. She constantly reminded Hannah of what she didn't have, which ultimately led to Hannah seeking God and asking for a child. In the end, God blessed Hannah with a son named Samuel, who grew up to become a great prophet and leader in Israel. So, my question for all of you is this. What is your Peninnah in your life? We all have something, or someone, that pushes us to be better, to overcome our fears and insecurities. For me, it was the belief that I wasn't good enough. To combat this, I had to take risks, step out of my comfort zone, and start believing in myself. The truth is, God has a plan for each of us, and He knows exactly what we need to grow and become the person He wants us to be. So instead of focusing on what we don't have or what we can't do, let's remember the blessings and gifts we've been given. Let's embrace the Peninnahs in our lives, knowing that they're there to help us grow and reach our full potential. Let's learn to be grateful for the double portions we receive, even when it seems like others have what we want. Because in the end, it's all part of God's incredible plan for our lives. He kept us in mind, and He knows what we need to become the best version of ourselves. There comes a time in our lives when we must listen to that divine voice within us, telling us that we are valued, accepted, loved, and more than enough. We must confront the things that irritate us and turn them into fuel for growth and transformation. One remarkable example of this is the story of Hannah, who found her strength by constantly seeking solace in her secret place of prayer and connection with God. Through this deep connection, she cried out and expressed her anger, anguish, and struggles. It was during this journey that Hannah realized that sometimes blessings are withheld because our intentions behind our desires are misaligned. Hannah was praying for a son, not only to prove to herself that she could have children, but also to prove it to others who were doubting her. She felt she needed to validate her worth to her husband because she was unable to conceive. However, it wasn't until Hannah experienced a shift in her mindset and sought God with authenticity that her prayers were answered. She asked not just for a son, but for a child whom she would dedicate back to God. In that moment of surrender and genuine connection with the divine, her prayers were answered and her womb was opened. This story teaches us that even when we feel forgotten or overlooked, God is always keeping us in mind. Our prayers, acts of kindness and mercy towards ourselves and others are never forgotten. It's essential to understand that sometimes we need to go through seasons of struggle and face challenges like Hannah's rival, Peninnah, in order to grow and transform. These irritants in our lives can serve as catalysts for change, pushing us to seek a deeper connection with God and the purpose within us. Stay true to yourself and remain connected with your higher power. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and authentic in your prayers, surrendering your desires and dreams into the hands of God. In doing so, you will find the strength and resilience to face any challenge that comes your way. You are destined for greatness, and with the right mindset and unwavering faith, there is no limit to what you can achieve. There is a power within each of us, an innate strength that is waiting to be unleashed. It is a force that can help us overcome the most significant obstacles and rise above the challenges that life throws our way. This power is the essence of our being, the divine spark that connects us with the universe and allows us to tap into its infinite wisdom and grace. When we encounter difficulties in our lives, it is often a sign that something within us is shifting and we are being called to grow and evolve. The hardships we face are not punishments, but rather opportunities for growth and transformation. They are the proverbial Peninnah, the irritants that can ultimately lead to the creation of something beautiful and precious within us, just as an oyster turns a grain of sand into a lustrous pearl. To harness this power and use it to our advantage, we must first recognize our inherent worth and the authority we hold within ourselves. We must realize that we have the ability to confront and conquer the things that are causing us pain and discomfort. By embracing our inner strength and trusting in the divine plan, we can turn these trials into triumphs and emerge stronger and more resilient than before. One key to unlocking this potential is finding our secret place, that inner sanctum where we can connect with the divine and draw upon the wisdom and guidance it provides. It is in this sacred space that we can find solace and healing and begin to make sense of the struggles we are facing. In this journey of self-discovery, we may encounter people from our past who have doubted us or tried to bring us down. They may hurl metaphorical balls at us, trying to knock us off course and prevent us from reaching our destiny. But if we maintain our focus on the path ahead and keep our eyes fixed on the light that guides us, we can rise above their negativity and continue to ascend to new heights. As we climb the steps of personal growth and spiritual evolution, we may find ourselves drawn to those who can see us for who we truly are, the radiant beings of light and love that we were always meant to be. These individuals can help lift us up and support us on our journey, providing encouragement and inspiration along the way. But in order to receive this assistance, we must first be willing to open ourselves up and accept the gifts that are being offered to us. We must reach out our hands and embrace the divine support that is available to us at all times, trusting that it will guide us safely through the trials and tribulations that lie ahead. Listen, my friends, there is a message here for all of us, a reminder that even when we feel overlooked or misunderstood, we must not lose sight of our purpose and destination. We must focus on the path ahead rather than the opinions of others. Let the words spoken to you today serve as confirmation that you are seen, acknowledged, and remembered by a higher power. It's true that others may not comprehend your calling or appreciate your unique talents, but rest assured that one day they will come to recognize the incredible person you were destined to be. They will learn to respect and honor the position you hold in this world, but for now, your task is to concentrate on your journey and your relationship with God. Remember that you are not forgotten. Your prayers and desires are known, as are your struggles and the things you lack. But do not let these shortcomings define you or distract you from the blessings you have been granted. Focus on the abundance in your life and refuse to be swayed by comparisons or jealousy. Instead, let us all turn our attention to the gifts we possess, the unique portions that make each of us who we are. By doing so, we can avoid envy and distraction, and instead, appreciate the beauty of our individual journeys. For while we may covet the successes of others, someone else is longing for the very blessings we enjoy. What we have today is a testament to our perseverance and faith, a miracle born of our deepest prayers and longings. The circumstances we find ourselves in are a sign that we have been remembered and considered, even in our darkest moments. This message is a balm for the soul, and it holds the power to uplift and inspire those who need it most. Let us take these words to heart and allow them to guide us as we navigate the challenges and triumphs of life. Share this message with others so they too can be reminded of their worth and purpose. And as you move forward, remember to cherish the place you hold in this world and appreciate the answered prayers that surround you. Embrace the miracle of your existence and let it propel you toward greatness. Stay true to yourself and never forget that you are seen, loved, and remembered by something greater than all of us. Keep moving forward. I am here to support you, and I believe in your ability to achieve incredible things. Like the video and type Amen if you love the Lord. Click the link in the description to discover a limited time special offer on a life-altering technique designed to help you manifest God's blessings.